get closer.
Sorry?
Need to get closer.
Yeah. Trouble is, every time we try and get closer, he keeps flying into the next tree. So it's not helping us out. But if any viewers know or have an idea what it might be, so the beak looks quite light to me. Can't see the length of the tail.
So the posture is like a goshawk.
Yeah.
Melanistic gabar or something.
It could be. I've just seen the beak properly now. It does look like it's hooked, like a bird of prey. I think you could be right. He knows we're watching it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I have seen one melanistic goshawk before, but that was quite a long time ago. But the size does work for it. Obviously, just the normal colour for a goshawk is grey, with the barring on the tail. And the gabar goshawk in particular does have melanistic form, which just means a heightened or a large amount of melanin, which turns it black rather than grey. I haven't been able to see the red legs yet. I think the more I look at it, the more I agree with you with that one, hey? So we did wonder if it was a cuckoo, but they shouldn't be around here this time of year. Let me see if I can see if we can get a little bit closer.
Yeah.
See if it will allow us. But see what his reaction is.
Other way. No, other way.
Let's see if I can just pull in here, because obviously we're not going to see it from this side. Actually, we might do. Oh, the sun's in the wrong position. You see it there, maybe?
It's just very awkward at this angle, but I can try. It's gone again. Definitely a goshawk.
Yeah. Just with the
To the
flight
fan
there.
now. There he is.
Still see him.
Yep. And that little knobthorn. 3 o'clock. Straight in front of you. You look. It's about.
I think I know what you mean, but I can't see it. Can you see it with the camera, or must I move?
It's gone again.
I think you're right with the goshawk.
Melanistic gabar.
Yeah, I think so. Nice, well spotted. I'm just going to go around the back of the chelapan. I wonder if that drag mark went to the little hole that's in the ground that myself and Patrick found the other day. There was certainly hyena tracks there when we looked a bit closer. We stopped here and we just got to this point and we were trying to see if the boys had come up the drainage line. And it looked like there was some small tracks in it, and I thought it might have been the warthog But when we had a closer inspection, it turned out to be some hyena tracks. It sounds like the young male of white cloths, the little leopard, was trying to follow the drag mark, according to Ephraim, and it came all the way from Twin Dam. And just remember, folks, this is all happening live, so we can't tell you exactly what's going to happen. I'd love to be able to tell you what's going to happen. But, it's all completely live. Okay, this is the hole that we found. It doesn't look like anybody's occupying it at the moment. Certainly looks like there's been more movement around there since we last found it. It's probably about a week ago now. Just a normal call from the Franklins and the Birchall starlings. Can't smell anything. Weird. I think we'll go into the drainage line, just have a look in there.
You can get there down here.
Sorry? Down through here. I was thinking of taking the road around just in case there's something that side.
Yeah.
I haven't heard if anyone made their way down towards Treehouse Dam.
I wonder where Greg is this morning. He was on the radio earlier, now I haven't heard his voice.
There's not too many vehicles out by the sounds of it. Ephraim's out, but it sounds like he's now gone east. Lex has gone up to Buffalo's Hook. These tracks are still confusing me. I'd love to know what's going on in there. Got some crested Franklins in the road here. Quite dappled by the sunlight. I think I did confuse somebody the other day because there was an emerald spotted dove sitting in amongst them.
Got a bit dark.
Sorry?
Nothing.
So I think unfortunately I did confuse somebody, but emerald spotted doves are quite a lot smaller and they have two little spots on the wing. So this is a crested Franklin. You see the beautiful dark cap on the head. males tend to be much blacker than females. I think it's quite nice when you get the light on them like these two. You see how colourful they actually are. Of course, these are the guys that say beer and cognac, and it's a duet between the male and the female, and it produces a sound that sounds like it's one song. If you can put beer and cognac to it, it's the crested. What's going on with the starlings flying over? Where that hyena did drag the meat to, so you couldn't smell anything around the back there, so that was going to be a good bet. So someone was asking us the other day about the hyena dens, and can we go there to them? Have you got leopard tracks there again? Okay. Oh, I've got leopard tracks here. Sorry? At which way are they going on your side? They're going back that way as well. There was nothing on Twin Dam. It might be worth doing another circuit around that block again. We didn't see where those tracks went out. Let's look again. Trouble is, I might have driven over them now. I've got them here. Right in the middle of the road. Inside here. Okay.
Well, there's nothing on Twin Dam, so...
No. One or two there. Okay. Just want to see where it goes though, because it's
still here.
Yeah, here. Just trying to piece together what might have happened.
Only says drag marks on top of it.
Could have been. Yeah, you see they go straight through and down Twin Dam.
Try elephant skull.
Yeah, I think so,
Elephant
hey?
skull triage.
I still want to try that drainage line at some stage. I think we'll try Treehouse. Yeah, so I've still got them here. I think you could be right. I think those drag marks could be over the top of them. That's why we didn't see any leopard tracks this side. We've still got them here. Actually, they're on your side of the road now. On that side. We may have driven over them now. Okay. And for those of you who are just joining us, just to remind you, my name's Tara, and we have Mark on camera with me this morning. And in final control we have Patrick.
Plated lizard.
Sorry?
Plated lizard. The termite mound.
Is he still there?
Yeah. Back a little, back a little.
Oh yeah, I see him. Oh, nice. Good spot there, man. Now just where it is, I reckon it'll be the rough scale plated lizard again. And since we saw the one, yeah, rough scaled plated lizard. So we saw one on quarantine once, and they have quite a close association, I didn't realise, with dwarf mongoose, who also live in termite mounds, and they will also live in the same termite mound apparently.
Well, at home, my rough-scaled plated lizard that lives under my bird bath lives with the mongoose.
Yeah, apparently it's quite a normal association. It's so nice to see reptiles even this time of year. You don't often get a chance to see them. So they go underground. Especially the snakes. They'll find somewhere fairly warm just to see the winter through. Also your amphibians will find somewhere to go and shelter in while it's the driest part of the season.
Also, now that we know it's here, we'll be able to see it periodically now.
Sorry?
We'll be able to see it almost every day now.
Mm.
Now that we know it's here. It's like that other one that lives, where is it? Somewhere on Gary, Maine.
Okay.
Oh, and that other one, is that one on
Quarantine. There's one on quarantine.
And on Fullerman's Cut Line.
I'll definitely have to keep a lookout for them.
The part structure shot from the old room of type, but it could be them. It's 4 male, 6 lionesses.
Sure.
Yeah. 4 males and 6 lionesses. Sounds like up in Buffalo's Hook. And lions coming in from Lex. And obviously with them being ectothermic or cold-blooded, they need to warm themselves up before they move around. And they need to be able to get their body temperature up to the right temperature so it helps them to digest whatever food that they need to start taking in. Whereas obviously with the endothermic animals like your mammals and the birds, we do it the other way around. We eat to warm ourselves up. But these guys have to heat themselves up before they can eat. And quite often that's the problem with pet snakes especially. People find that the snake's not eating. Quite often it's because the temperature's not warm enough. So I just found myself quite a nice basking spot there, hey? These guys have also read eats millipedes. And the
Yeah,
more I
but-
delve into it, the more I'm finding there's more animals that eat them. Because I always was under the impression it was only the civets.
One of my remarkable creatures, I showed footage
Of it actually eating the millipede. Oh,
my
awesome.
plated lizard at home eating a millipede.
Yeah. So you have the thigneys eating millipedes, even banded mongoose. I found a picture of a banded mongoose sort of throwing it between its legs to hit a rock to break it open. And these guys will also be eating ants and termites, I suppose.
Grasshoppers,
Grasshoppers, okay.
anything that moves really. I mean, they sit. The one at home eventually got so used to me that I could watch it. I've got some more footage of it actually. I must put on another one of my remarkable creatures. Catching grasshoppers and things.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. Remember you saying they were quite skittish and the fact that it started getting used to you. How long did it take for it to get used to you? For quite a long time.
Well, almost a whole year last year, every time I went home, as soon as it saw me, it would dive under the bird bath or dive. Also, my fireplace, I've got big white quartz rocks.
Yeah.
And there are holes underneath those. And last time I was at home, no, not last time, time before. Last time was with Paula. Time before, I think it was. I was sitting out on the stoep every day reading or bird watching or filming. And much the same as the plated lizard would go into its hole and then come out, I would go into my hole, which was the house, and come out. And I think it got used to the fact that was my movement, my sole movement. And because the first time I filmed it, I was so nervous. I'd been sitting for hours waiting for it to come out. And I thought if I make the slightest movement, and I did, I made the slightest movement and it went back in. And then it came out and I started filming it through the wild cotton plant that I've got and the euphorbia. And I thought, great, I'm getting nice shots, but not very clear. The next minute it caught this millipede and actually came around my side of the euphorbia and ate the millipede.
I'd love to see that footage actually.
But
Really
then
cool.
last time, with it at the fireplace, I could move around with it sitting outside and managed to film it catching a grasshopper.
It's amazing, eh? But it just goes to show persistence. Slowly catchy monkey. Taking it very, very easy.
Okay.
Yeah, that was nice. Well spotted. Again, if anybody has any questions, feel free to send them in. FinalControl@safari.tv. We're on the trail of the leopard again. Unfortunately, the leopard that we did have for you did eventually move before we could get back online. It doesn't sound like he's come back over yet. It did look like he was moving off quite quickly actually. We didn't check down here for tracks, he just happened over on the junction there. See, now I've got leopard actually going that way as well. Huh? And it's going in the opposite direction now. You've got those that side and I've got tracks this side. Yeah, these leopards were. Huh? Was he? Yeah, I've got leopard tracks this side going that way. I'll just see which one looks.
But that's tiny.
Hmm?
That's tiny. It's like Karula or something.
Yeah. I'll just see which one looks more fresh.
On top of the drag mark. Yeah. Look at this stuff. Look at this line down and get enough. It looks like it went down into the drainage line.
No, I think those ones are fresher than these ones this side.
This would smell like cheaper than this. Just like that one there. How long that is. Yeah.
It looks like with it being thicker, it just looks deeper.
There you go, the bus is sometime in the bush.
Lots of fresh. Indeed.
Yeah.
Don't know what to think.
No, I don't either.
It looks like somebody's gonna be. Oh, that was you.
Hello.
Never mind. One moment.
Sorry, I have plenty. You're allowed them as well.
Okay, so I'm
Oh.
gonna try Mamba and see.
Yeah. So that's.
This big one is, but this male is gone.
Yeah, and then we try and come back round to this block. Because I still think there might be one or two in that block there. Especially with one set coming in this side. Because I don't think that'll be White Cloth's Sun, because they were seen that side. So I can't see them coming through here and then coming down here again. That one I can't see. Sorry, Patrick, you were breaking up. For those of you who are not quite following what we're doing at the moment, we've just been looking at a lot of leopard tracks. We're just trying to decide the best way forward, which one to follow up, because they both seem to be roughly around last night. So it's just kind of which direction to go in, really. We've got quite a large male set of tracks this side. I'm not picking up anything again now, but it's just at the junction with Mamba on Twin Dam. And then we had some fairly small tracks, possibly Karula, over the drag marks that we found earlier on today. There's nothing here, so I think the male must have gone off that side. Is there anything this side? Nothing there. So we heard the baboons calling this morning. There's only one track going west of Quarantine, and we had some tracks coming south down Twin Dam, and then we also had some tracks coming from Weaver's Nest down Chelapan Road. Somewhere meeting. Okay, there was some elephant tracks here as well. makes me wonder if the two that came in towards Chelapan didn't meet up. You know what, maybe I should go back and try that drainage line. If we've got another set of tracks going in there, we'll lose, if we try this part of the drainage line, we're going to lose you guys.
Where's the elephant?
Yeah, this does look fresher here. But again, where did that elephant trap? I think that elephant trap may have gone down the drainage line there. So it's just trying to piece together what the best course of action is, which tracks to follow. I think we will try the drainage line after all, because we were going to head down towards Treehouse Dam. We thought these tracks may have been going that side, but I think maybe in this drainage line here or Twin Dam. But it looks like quite a large male. Say if we went down this drainage line here, we probably are going to lose you for most of it. I'm just wondering if we've got Karula and the boys' tracks, one set coming up from the south, one set coming in from the north, and one set
down
coming
this way.
Sorry? Down
Let's
here.
go. Yeah.
Okay. We've got no elephant tracks that side. Beautiful tall trees. The jackalberry is another one that I've been introduced to this side. This one that I've never met before. Obviously the tree would get its name for jackals eating the berries, is that right?
I guess, yeah. Some tracks in the left-hand tire.
Okay, let's see if we can pull over slightly so have a look.
Sand into it.
Okay.
It's not wide enough.
So I'm thinking we can maybe go up towards Vulture's Nest around that way. What have we got here? Oh, we do have leopard tracks here again. Actually, we got the big male leopard tracks again. Yeah, these leopards were active last night.
Yeah.
Gee, you know what I didn't do is just check those trees properly. Try and do it back here. We should be able to see those big trees. Back here. Yep. Got the leopard tracks here again. Is there anything in that tree there? So we're at the back of Telepan now, so that's that little piece that we sit on, is it? Or is it further around?
Further up there.
It's further around, okay.
But let's just see if these tracks don't go up onto Vulture's Nest or Yala Road.
I've got leopard tracks here again.
Female tracks, yeah.
Yeah, very small.
Catch
They look
it.
fairly fresh. Fresher than the ones that we saw over there. Now we're still on the look for the leopard.
Drag marks again.
Aha, that's where it came out. No? Aha. Which direction? Straight.
Not the same drag mark. This is different.
Unless the leopard was able to wrestle or able to get part of the kill away. Because we've also got hyena tracks following them again. You still got the drag marks that side. I know. What's that in the top there? Moving up there, is that vultures up there?
No.
Oh yeah, we've got the two vultures on top of the jackleberry tree. Looking quite relaxed, so I don't think there's any meat around at the moment. Beautiful. It's like the white back. You can just about make out the white on the back there. And obviously when the wings are folded, it's very, very difficult to see that white patch, so you only really see it when the wings are out. It's like he's trying to thermoregulate.
Franklin's complaining.
I can't get a
I must see
direction.
their new nest.
Yeah, you can really see that white patch really nicely. And most of the vultures are monogamous. And quite often you get on the cliff faces from the cave vultures, especially where they make a colony, you'll quite often find white marks down the side of the cliff face. That's quite a big giveaway that vultures are there. But unfortunately, as I say, they have a bit of a bad press, and when people put out carcasses with poison to try and poison animals like jackal, unfortunately it's a knock-on effect to the vulture as well. Some areas they've been wiped out.
The worst is the muti killing in KwaZulu-Natal.
Oh, is it the heart of the vulture makes you stronger or something? I forget now.
No, they say that the vultures can see into the future, so you can predict.
That is it. It's the eyesight, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got fantastic eyesight. I know it's the turkey vulture that has a very, very good sense of smell, and it actually uses the sense of smell to locate.
Yeah. All the
Locate
New
the
World
food.
vultures sense locate by smell.
Like these guys just watch the behaviour of other birds, like the batalier and the tawny eagles that fly fairly low, and they tend to see the carcass. And then the vultures will fly at different heights and watch the movement of other birds flying in. And again, you notice with especially the predator birds, and they have the feathers that stick out like fingers, and that just helps to stop them stalling, because obviously they're flying very slowly. They want to scan the area very precisely, so they need to take their time. So especially the predator birds have the primary feathers sort of sticking out like fingers, just to help with easing the current over the feathers, like little mini airplane wings, if you like. It just smooths out the airflow and stops them falling out the sky, basically. Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Jennifer, for your question. You're asking, is this a mating pair, and is there a nest in the tree? Well, certainly there will be a mating pair. I can't see if there is a nest in the tree. I think you said that you've seen...
Looks like it to me.
Yeah, because I think we have seen it in this tree from the other side, so certainly they might be choosing it as a nest site. Because where was their old nest, or is it it's further up, hey?
Just there.
Oh, it's just in front of us. This is where this road gets its name from, is the vulture's nest. So it'd be quite apt for them making a new nest in the top of what looks like a jackalberry again. Made up of twigs and branches from the tree there. And there was another question, I didn't quite copy who it was from though, if you can send it through, Patrick. Come on, leopards, we really would like to see you now. We've done a lot of tracking on you today. Patrick, if you can send the other question through. Patrick, if you can copy, if you can send the other question through, I didn't copy it too well. And who was that from? Ice Age. Hi Ice Age, welcome on board this morning. And I hope you're doing well. And you're just asking, are all the animals protected here in the Sabi Sands? And yes, they are. Very much protected. We have a anti-poaching patrol. I heard they were thinking about, is that a rhino's back there, or is it a very funny shaped rock?
Came out now. It does look like a
It does, hey? I'll have to remember that one. And I heard rumour they were bringing in a dog unit as well to help with the anti-poaching patrol. Hopefully you can see. Check that out. Definitely looks like a rhino's back. The fact he didn't put a head up, that made me think, okay, maybe it is a rock.
waiting for an ear to move.
Sorry?
Waiting for an ear to move.
Yeah. It's funny, sometimes that's all that gives the rhino away, is just an ear movement. I've spotted rhino like that before. And actually, I think if some of you were on Patrick's Drive the other morning, where we had the rhino in the drainage line, I just happened to see the ear of the rhino, because they were so low down, you couldn't see anything except the ear. I'm pretty sure I've just got a track here. It goes off. There's a lot of hyena over it again. It just looks like there's one going off down here, down this. Because there's absolutely no more tracks this side. There. There's another track going off there. Is there anything your side? Ah.
Keep leaning on the buffalo down on the gunner. Pushing it into my head.
Well then, I'm going to make my way here.
Voyatella Dam.
Well, obviously it doesn't know it's quarantine in Gary then.
At Voyatella Dam. So would he be Voyatella open area? That must be quarantine.
Yeah.
Station with the skunk on, can I respond to that?
I think there's two people coming towards Scotland now, but putting it to them now.
Copy that. Can I go in the lineup?
Sorry, I can hardly hear you. Your radio's really bad.
Can I go in the lineup?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Copy, thank you. Well, someone's just called in the cheetah, and I'm not too sure. They're saying Voyatella Dam, so I don't know if, and then they're saying Voyatella open area. So we don't know if they actually mean quarantine or further along in that open area, further along Voyatella access.
I think I mean the open area in front of camp next to the dam.
And oh, you've got the cheetah at Gary Dam now?
Yep.
Sure. Sure. My word. That's obviously what the baboons were calling about. Wow, at least you guys have got a chance to see the cheetah at Gary Dam. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to join it until somebody pulls out of the sighting. But at least you guys can get a chance to see it. Sure. So you must have been right.
3 vehicles there already.
Yeah, it sounds like it. So you must have been right with that track. I just thought it was just the substrate that
So
it was
narrow at the back.
in. Yeah. My word.
That front foot of the cheetah.
Sorry?
That front foot, very narrow at the back.
Yeah. So sure. Well, hopefully you guys are enjoying the cheetah. I wonder if it's the same cheetah that you guys saw.
Only one.
Sounds like it so far. Sorry? Just one cheetah.
Maybe it's that big male.
Ah.
But that track is, well, it could be, I suppose. There is a male that comes through here every 6 months.
Every 6 months, sure. Okay.
Well, it's got to be about 6 months since we last saw him. So in the year that I've been here, I've seen 3 different cheetahs.
That's nice.
One female with 2 young males. One female with a young female now, and that one the adult male. Oh, and then there are the 2 males. The 2 brothers.
Nice.
I haven't seen it.
So I'm slowly making my way that side, and hopefully we can time it right. But we'll see how long it takes for people to pull out of the sighting. But it's still I think that there is definitely something in those drag marks. Let's see. I think he said there was 2 vehicles approaching already. But now I'm getting a little bit confused.
Nice feather.
Hmm?
Nice feather. I want that feather.
Which feather?
That one there.
Where? Oh, there.
Please may I have that feather?
Wow. Well, it looks like it could be from a nightjar. What would you say?
Let me see. Quran.
Why do you say Quran? Just out of interest.
Because the markings. The size of the feather.
Actually, yeah.
Because of this type of feather that it is and the size that it is.
It is a body feather.
And
Body feather because of the central shaft.
midrib.
Pretty equal. Actually, saying that, maybe it could be a secondary. It's not completely.
Too much fluff on it.
Hmm?
It is a back feather.
A back feather. But this does look quite equal here. Yeah, it does look quite equal. It's just this bottom part that doesn't look equal.
What tracks are there from what the...
Yeah, I was just...
In between that now. Okay, so yeah, we'll give you a short here. We were at the end this morning, but only in town now. Okay, perfect, mate. I'll see you now.
Not much in the way of tracks there. I can see it's all been scuffed up by the leaves and everything. I think this is Lex that found it, hey?
I think so, yeah. Or Warren. I think Lex is there.
A Lex tower? A Lex tower?
Are you calling?
I'm trying to find the station with the skunk car. If you can just confirm for me who is in charge of the skunk car, and was it just 2 movers on approach, making 3 movers in the lock? But quite a large warthog up ahead. Yeah. Sorry, you're coming over very broken up.
Dan is saying he's going to be at the sighting in the next minute. There's already a purple vehicle at the sighting, and then next will be after that. At the moment there's going to be 3 vehicles there.
Copy that, thank you. Sure, this is a big warthog. My word. I don't know if you can see the tushes on it. I'm going to see if I can stop. Maybe see if he'll turn around. You see on the side of his face the wart sticking out. That's probably the largest warts on a warthog I've ever seen. Sure.
There's a few things that are the largest that I've seen on a warthog.
Yeah, that too. You can't really miss them, hey? But I mean, his tushes don't look that big.
No, but probably because they're so worn down.
Yeah, it could be, hey?
Well, yeah, we ride them for the tonight.
Okay, so it sounds like you guys have lost the cheetah. It sounds like it's made its way onto quarantine area. We're still waiting to try and get into the sighting, but I'm pretty close to where they are. As I say, there is 3 vehicles there already, so for those of you who are joining us for the first time, the etiquette of the reserve is 3 vehicles in a sighting, just so that you don't disturb the animal too much. So we do have to wait until there is a space for us, but as I say, at least you managed to see it on the dam cam, which is great stuff. I'm not too sure how good a view he had. You can really start to feel it warm up now. As I say, this is 100% live from Juma Game Reserve here in Sabi Sands. So as I say, we don't know what's going to happen. And it just goes to show you do have to put in some hours trying to track the animals and some effort. They're not always out and about in the middle of the road for you. I'm going to see if we can maybe sit by Gowrie Dam, and hopefully when there's a space we can get called in. So I wonder how long that cheetah has been here. But it would account for the baboons maybe this morning calling. but they relaxed down quite quickly because we drove past here, so I don't know if it was up in the top corner there. But it all goes to show you have to be looking at the right place at the right time. We actually found the lions after 2 or 3 vehicles had driven around Treehouse Dam yesterday, and we happened to sit on the opposite side of the dam from where we were beforehand, and we had the lions sitting watching us, and literally 2 minutes before there had been a vehicle there. This warthog certainly knows he's got nothing to worry about. He's sort of walking, strutting his stuff. Now that is a bit confusing. That warthog came out from the drainage line a bit further up, came up the banking, walked along the road, and now he's gone back into this drainage line here. I don't know why he did that. I will say hello to the hippos while we're waiting. So hopefully everybody enjoyed seeing Bob and his mother yesterday. We were at Buffles Hook Dam having a quick look at them. It looks like, because there was about 5 hippos in here last night, it looks like we've dropped down to 2 again. Actually,
3.
Where's it 3? Because that looks like quite a small youngster again. I wonder. Because there has been 2 youngsters in here, but we reckoned roughly around 8 or 9 months old. Barbie, thank you. Sorry?
Warthog's back there.
Thank you.
Didn't want to cross the damn wall.
Awesome. Well, we're being called into the sighting now. But that youngster definitely looks smaller than the 2 that were in here yesterday. I wonder if it's Bob and mother that's returned. Looks about the right size for him, or her. What do you say?
I'll have to tell. No, I think there's a smaller one there that's between the 2,
Yeah.
popping its head up. So what, this cheetah just walked through all these Impala or what?
I don't know, hey? I'm still confused at what happened. But it just goes to show you can make a mistake with the tracks. It's not always clear cut. Sorry guys.
Lots of these children.
They all seem fairly relaxed, eh? Okay, well, they're looking that way.
There's my friend with the crossed horns. Right.
Oh yeah, he's still going.
No, it's not him.
No? That's
If
another
it is,
one
they're
with
starting
horns
to
getting
come
very...
apart.
Sorry?
I say, if it is him, they're starting to open up.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Can you see like the vehicles yet? No.
more important to get to see these cheetahs.
I need to just look for the vehicles.
I'll just go straight to your left. I don't know if you picked it up there.
Okay. Stations with the skunk farm. Which side of quarantine are you on?
West.
Copy that.
Yeah, just to the beginning of Zoe Road.
Yo, it's cruising that cheetah.
I'm standing by, I'm kept with it and I'm checked. Skunk on the south side quarantine, of course. Let's go back again, boy. Skunk on.
Yeah.
Okay, quarantine, boy. I'm living first thousand pounds. I'm coming there.
Yeah, because there's a game drive that pulled out at the same time as us, and you went the other side of quarantine.
Yeah, it was going to be the last people I to do that. Because it's here.
Nikki.
Sounds like this cheetah's moving, eh?
Yeah. When a cheetah is walking, it covers
It's difficult
ground.
to keep up, huh? You
Straight.
reckon this side? Oh, straight. Okay, for those of you who are just joining us, we're just trying to catch up with a cheetah that's just been seen. Been waiting to go into the sighting. So we've been called in. We'll see if we can catch up with it with the rest of the vehicles. Which would be really awesome. I haven't seen cheetah yet here. I was there for the awesome sighting that Mark had last week with the two cheetah and the female actually going to make a hunt. I reckon down here.
I think so. What did Graham say?
I said Zoe's, close to Zoe's Road.
Well, if it's crossed Zoe's, then
Graham is the best approach coming down the western side of quarantine, or close to the junction of Zoe's Road.
Yeah, I thought that Zoe Road was just crossing us down on the western side of quarantine. So I can't get it crossed yet. I'm bad to lose visual on this thing.
Western side.
I don't understand.
No, I don't either. Confirm Zoe's Road on the north.
Yeah, just go along Zoe. I'm just going to try and catch around here. I haven't actually got vision anymore, but it was kind of moving to the west.
Okay, so it's going to come out. Sure. No, more or less now.
Sorry? He said take Zoe's Road and it should come out towards the west, but you see they're running.
No, they're just running from us. That road that runs along the western edge of Zoe's Road, west of the Bry site, would be crossing, not Zoe's, quarantine. West
So you
of the
don't
Bry
think-
site, so it would be coming out more Rebecca's Road than Zoe's Road.
Yeah. He's saying he's lost visual of it now.
I'm just looking at the two here, so I'm just going to try to go around. So let me go the other side. Okay, Graham, I think I'm going to put up. Can you see anything
So I'm not convinced about this road now. So Graham has sent me on a wild goose chase before. Wildebeest are on the left. Because this road that runs in between Quarantine and Zoe's doesn't have a name, does it?
Okay, slow down.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
There's Graham now.
Okay.
So he's somewhere coming through here now.
So I take it all back, Graham.
Yeah, keep going, keep going. Graham seems to probably going to be close to PC car.
And then there's a small tributary at the head of the ramp. Good luck. We also are getting a kind of part of this tributary of us.
Go there, head in here.
Yeah.
Here it is. Here's
Ah, there it is, yes. I've got
or
it.
is it in Ingwe? This is a leopard. This is a
No
leopard.
way.
Heading more north.
No, what is this?
No. I can't see too
It's a
nicely.
leopard.
No, it does look like leopard. No way. Let me see if I can get around the other side here.
One of the boys,
Yeah,
probably in
it
dinner
is,
again.
eh?
Yeah, we got it again. Just on that little clearing.
Okay, they've got the cheetah again.
Very safe.
Just in front of us as
Yeah.
well.
Okay, I can't see him now.
No, he's here. He's just putting his head down.
Very safe.
He's right in front of this tree now.
Copy. I've got visual of you. I've also got one Ingwe where I am.
On
Stop.
my radio, I can't hear you, but if you saw me,
No, you're going too far.
Sorry?
Too
Too far. Well, I'm just thinking, because if he's going to stay there, I'm thinking if we have a look at the cheetah.
Here's the cheetah coming here.
Is he?
Just
Ah,
stop where
awesome.
if you go back a little bit, we'll get both of them.
Here you go. I've copied you. I've got visual of the skunk khan. I've also got one Ingwe to my right here.
Can I come into that English?
It's with the skunk khan lock.
Yeah, I'm just coming round now onto
Okay, stop.
Zoe's Road. Alex, aim for the southern side of that clearing, or that small mound of the station.
Sure. Which? Oh, here he is.
Yes.
Oh, my soul. We've got a leopard
Okay, I'm going to go
About-
off with the cheetah now.
5 meters to the right of me, and I've got
Cheetah.
the cheetah right in front.
Leopard.
And the leopard is just watching the cheetah. Oh, the cheetah's now just
They're seeing each other. They've just seen each other.
And it's Mishu just to the right of us.
And I don't know who to put the camera on first.
Yeah.
But I can't put the camera on the cheetah because it's right in front of Graham's vehicle.
But what is quite amazing.
Okay, here we go. Let's try this. Leopard.
I don't want to move the vehicle now
No, we
and
can't go
disturb
anywhere.
what's
Cheetah.
going on. But the cheetah is still just looking.
And hissing. That's a big male, that cheetah.
And Mishu here is ears are flat. But I reckon they probably weigh in roughly around the same. Maybe the cheetah's slightly heavier than Mishu at the moment. But you can see the streamlined body of the cheetah.
Cheetah's looking for an avenue of escape.
Yeah, very much so. He's not sure, mate. He'd rather not. And there goes Mishu after him. She's staying here.
Wait, Tara.
No, I don't want to lose him though.
I know, alright, off we go, go. Let's gone up to the termite mound to watch.
to see where he's gone to. My word. I've never seen that. Never, ever, ever.
I can't remember when I last saw leopard and cheetah together.
Sure. That is incredible.
Okay, stop.
Don't know. I can't see the cheetah at the moment. I think he has completely moved off. Sure. He's looking very happy with himself now.
Yeah, chased away a big, scary,
Yeah.
spotted cat.
I wonder if that's the first time he's met one.
Yeah.
So this must have been the one track that was seen crossing west from quarantine area into this little boy. Obviously Mishu being one of our resident female Karula's cubs.
See, these girls have got some equipment, eh?
Sorry?
These two ladies have got some equipment.
Yeah, they have, right?
2.8 400 Canon image stabilizer, worth more than my Land Rover. Just that lens.
And there's me with my little Sony Alpha 200.
Well, wait till I pull out my little Fuji Fine Picks. Can probably buy 100 of them for the price of that lens. Anyway, look at this beautiful cat sitting on a termite mound. If I zoom out a little bit,
He's possibly watching the wildebeest at the back there.
look at that setting. The weeping doorbell. Let's zoom out a bit. Look at that.
I'm still checking to see if
Beautiful
that
setting.
cheetah's still around, eh? So that really was incredible. But he was very much showing himself to the cheetah. I mean, if he really was scared and didn't want to have confrontation, he would have very much dropped down to the ground and moved away. The scent was in the right direction for him.
It shows that just above the sound of the vehicles, he heard that cheetah walking in the grass. I'm sure.
Maybe we should take a drive up there then.
Well, if we get back onto Zoe's, that cheetah, the way he walks is he'll follow Zoe's and head out onto Gowrie Main and cross Gowrie Main. If he does his usual rounds.
So you reckon that's the male that you've seen before?
I think so.
You look quite big, hey?
He knows this area. I mean, that guy knew what he was doing.
I'd say size-wise they look fairly equal. But
In weight,
yeah. But obviously the cheetah being the taller of the two.
He looks cross.
Yeah, he doesn't look happy. It looks like he's watching something behind him. Oh, we can see some wildebeest on the other side there. I was just saying that there's some wildebeest behind us that we think he's looking at. But we're just trying to see, because Mark said he could also hear chirping at the back, so means that cheetah might still be around. I think, did we have some questions coming through, Patrick? I was just asking if there's any questions coming through. I'm just having to keep my voice down a little bit because we have got other vehicles in the sighting at the moment. Okay, sorry to everybody battling to hear me. Unfortunately, I've got to keep my voice low. We do have other vehicles in the sighting at the moment. So I'm trying to get as close to the microphone as possible, so hopefully you can hear us. But we've just been discussing sort of the size with the cheetah and leopard. The leopard sort of possibly weighing about the same as the cheetah at this stage. It's obviously still quite young. But height-wise, the cheetah is certainly larger. But definitely with his posture, he wasn't going to hide. You could see he was up, and it actually took a while for that cheetah to spot him. But if you guys do have any questions, then feel free to send them through to finalcontrol@safari.tv. And remember guys, this is live, and as you saw, we really can't predict what's going to happen. I'm just sitting to watch, see what Mishu's actually going to do. So he's certainly looking behind us, and maybe looking to see what's going on with the wildebeest, maybe an impala. Can you still hear the chirping?
I didn't hear chirping.
Oh, I thought you said you could. And I don't know if you want to try and send the message through, Patrick. It looks like Misha has lost interest in whatever it was he was looking at behind us. And so I just wanted to sit with him a little while, because obviously we haven't seen him for a while, and it's quite nice to see him, and with him being quite interested in what was behind us, it was quite worth just sitting with him a little bit. I think the cheetah is long gone, but I am going to see if we can try and relocate. But it's certainly worth sort of sitting with an animal that we've got, rather than trying to chase after one that's we might not be able to relocate. So he certainly moved quite quickly. And so he's still looking behind us. Remember that eyesight is around 6 times better than our eyesight, so it's like you've got a pair of binoculars strapped to your head all the time. Well, if everybody is happy for us to move on, it doesn't look like he's going to move anytime soon now. We can maybe see if we can go and relocate the cheetah.
Okay.
Hmm?
Yeah. We're going to try.
Yeah, we can give it a go if everyone's
Okay.
happy with us moving on. Thanks, Graham. Thanks, guys. You think you
How's it
moved
going?
off this way? We're going to try and see if we can relocate.
We've probably gone back up to the road and then.
Well, we'll see
Gary,
if we can
mate.
give it a go. Yeah. Awesome.
Oh, here, Minja.
Hmm?
This is going to be a nightmare. Let's get back up to the road.
Yeah. see. I'm just wondering where the road is going to be in comparison. I think it's on the other side of these trees there. I just want to do a rough, just in case he did sort of divert. So try and follow this pathway roughly. Looks like it's quite open at the top here. Aha, I recognise that this is where we had one of the boys the other day and we were trying to get through the dip around here.
Minduna was here the other night. The night that I did my Rangers race.
Yeah, that was it.
We were going in the opposite direction with Minduna.
Oh, we have a little
Daycare.
yeah.
Got away from seems to escape clothing. Another daycare. Other one number 2.
Oh, nice.
But
I think.
hiding away from leopard and cheetah.
Yeah, I think they're doing well, eh? It's getting a little bit. I think the road is just on the other side here. It's a little bit more open around here. Try and get around there if I can without damaging too much. You're going to be alright with those branches there. Okay. I don't remember the road being this far away. I think we did some serious off-roading the other night.
We're more to the right,
Sorry?
going parallel to the road.
Maybe that's why. Cheetah is certainly on a mission. I think someone else was also trying to relocate. a road. And the question being, where did he come out? Not here.
No, but keep going.
I'm just thinking he came out and crossed the road there. Uh-huh. Alrighty, we're just still looking for these cheetah tracks. There's nothing coming out here, nothing that crossed this part of Zoe's road, but we'll try Rebecca's road, see if we can maybe straight down here. As I say, that's why it's quite nice just to sit with Mishu, 'cause especially through this bush. Can be quite difficult, and with the speed that he was going, we would have probably lost him quite quickly anyway. But if he realizes that no one is coming after him, sometimes it makes them more relaxed and they sort of settle down and maybe walk along the road to get to wherever it is that they're wanting to go to. Ah, there we go. We've got some of the cheetah tracks here. I think they must have been the old ones then. There's some tyre tracks over it, and I don't think anyone's driven around here just yet. Oh.
We have tracks. Did you have a track?
I did have tracks, unless he drove over them. They didn't look particularly fresh. How's it for the Skankan?
Are you able to Skankan is Gross Gary Main already?
Is Gross Gary Main already?
I said that already when we were
Yeah.
sitting there.
It's already spotted already.
From there he would have gone Zoe's to Filament Cutline Junction.
Sure.
Gross. Yeah, everybody saw is crossing the road.
Ah, okay, yeah.
And even seen that past it.
It was £1, yeah.
Should be.
No worries, thank you.
Feeling hungry now. There's no eggs in the camp.
I've got some eggs.
Oh, you got some?
10 rand each.
Sure, okay, Ephraim's just given us an update. Who was it who saw them? Abel saw the cheetah crossing Gary Main already. Way down in the south. So he moved very quickly. Houses before, that's why we thought when driving down Zoe's Road was that getting confused with the other road. But luckily Graham came through for us. It was awesome. And I think we had quite a nice view of them. And hopefully you guys had a nice view from the dam camp. And being able to see the black, very small black spots on the cheetah, and as I say, the streamlined body of the cheetah, black marks down the face, as opposed to the leopard with obviously the spots on his face but no black tear marks, rosettes on his body. And hopefully you saw how stocky Mishu was compared to the cheetah. See, the two different hunting techniques, very different, with the cheetah chasing after the animal, tripping the back leg and then biting the throat, whereas the leopard waits in ambush. They'll also go for the throat or the spine if they can get a good shot at it, but they also need to be stocky to pull the prey into the trees, which is obviously something the cheetah don't do. Alrighty guys, we're gonna end here for you. But I say it was nice to actually catch up with the leopard. Obviously not the leopards that we were tracking, but as I say, maybe this afternoon you might be lucky. I think they are definitely somewhere over in that area. I think possibly Karula, maybe in Duna then. Obviously the third set, which looked quite small, which it was confusing me a bit, and I thought, well, maybe it's just the substrate that's throwing it a little bit. But obviously it could have turned out to be the cheetah walking up there, as Mark suggested. So as I say, we all make mistakes, but at least we managed to get a look at Mishu and the cheetah. And as I say, I can't believe that face-off happened then. That was just really awesome. But I'd just like to give the announcement about obviously who's won the Ranger race. We'll also be doing an announcement on the fireside chat as well. But I just want to pull Mark in because congratulations, Mark. Apparently you won. Well done. And you got 15. Apparently the Diker didn't count after all, but you got 15.
We looked at that footage, and I didn't realize it was so dark when we saw that Diker.
It was very dark. I was struggling to get the Diker on the screen, I must admit. So.
No, definitely didn't. It was a good guess, Paddy, but I don't think Paddy's watching. She doesn't watch Morning Drive, I don't think, but it was a good guess, but that didn't count. And then I believe Janet didn't count.
Yeah, Janet didn't count.
Otherwise
so
it would have been a tie.
Level pegging with me on 14 apparently.
Okay.
And then Patrick on 13.
Okay.
So well done.
Thank you.
It was a good effort.
Bye everybody.
So we'll say goodbye from all the team here. Thank you so much for joining us, and enjoy the rest of your day or night, and join us again at 3 o'clock Central Africa time for the next game drive. Take care guys.